Are you here for which meeting?
I knew it was a shot.
So,
I just go by the
full house, I just said.
What's the other one?
Oh, I just saw it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Remember when
Good evening. I'd like to call to order the St. Charles City Council meeting for Monday, August 16th, 2021. Nancy, please call the roll.
Sulkaitis?
Here.
Bala?
Here.
Hayleitner? Here. Bongard?
Here.
Bancroft?
Here.
Wirball?
Here.
Lencioni?
Yes.
Petrilla?
Here.
Besner?
Yes.
Weber?
Present.
Okay. Tonight's invocation will be by Alderman Hayleitner.
We thank you for this beautiful summer evening, Father. We ask you to bless our time, bless our conversation, and help us to do what's best, Father, for the city, for the citizens. Amen.
Alderman Besner, will you please lead us in the pledge?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Please join us in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we do not have any presentations this evening, so we'll move right into the omnibus vote. Alderman Bancroft?
I'd like to make a motion for approval of the omnibus vote as reflected in the Monday, August 16, 2021 agenda, less item 9.
Okay.
Second.
Moved by Bancroft, seconded by Wirball. Any discussion? Nancy, please call the roll.
Bongard?
Yes.
Bancroft?
Yes.
Lencioni?
Yes.
Petrilla?
Yes.
Wirball?
Yes.
Besner?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Sulkaitis?
Yes.
Bala?
Yes.
Hayleitner?
Yes.
Okay. Item 9, motion to approve and authorize issuance of vouchers from expenditure approval list for the period of 7/26/21, 8/8/21 in the amount of $1,851,760.54.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Hayleitner, seconded by Besner. Any further discussion here? No? Nancy, please call the roll.
Bongard?
Yes.
Bancroft?
Yes.
Lencioni?
Yes.
Petrilla?
Yes.
Wirball?
Yes.
Besner?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Sulkaitis?
Yes.
Bala?
Yes.
Hayleitner?
Yes.
Thank you. New business, item A, nothing new here. Recommendation to approve an ordinance confirming and extending a declared state of emergency within the city of St. Charles due to the COVID-19 pandemic until the next regularly scheduled city council meeting.
Move approval. Second.
Moved by Lencioni, seconded by Bongard. Any questions? Nancy, please call the roll.
Bongard?
Yes.
Bancroft?
Yes.
Lencioni?
Yes.
Petrilla?
Yes.
Wirball?
Yes.
Besner?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Sulkaitis?
Yes.
Bala?
Yes.
Hayleitner?
Yes.
Okay, item B. This item is a recommendation to appoint Heather McGuire as acting director of finance effective August 9th, 2021 until the position is filled. In your packet, you will note that Colleen Lavery is acting as the director. However, for signatory purposes, Heather McGuire is serving in that administrative capacity. So those are the details around that. Does anyone have any questions about that item? No? Okay.
Move for approval.
Weber will second.
Moved by Besner, seconded by Weber. Nancy, please call the roll.
Bongard?
Yes.
Bancroft?
Yes.
Lencioni?
Yes.
Petrilla?
Yes.
Wirball?
Yes.
Besner?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Sulkaitis?
Yes.
Bala?
Yes.
Hayleitner?
Yes.
Thank you. Item C, a recommendation to appoint Russell Colby as Acting Director of Community and Economic Development effective August 30th, 2021 until the position is filled.
So moved.
Weber will second.
Moved by Lencioni, seconded by Bancroft. Any questions about that item? No? Nancy, please call the roll.
Bongard?
Yes.
Bancroft?
Yes.
Lencioni?
Yes.
Petrilla?
Yes.
Wirball?
Yes.
Besner?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Sulkaitis?
Yes.
Bala?
Yes.
Hayleitner?
Yes.
Committee reports. Government Operations, Alderman Sulkaitis.
Thank you. Yes, we have 3 items. Motion to approve a proposal for a D12 liquor license application for Mixology Salon Spa located at 116 West Main Street in St. Charles, Illinois.
Move for approval.
Second.
Moved by Hayleitner, seconded by Bongard.
Mr. Mayor, let the record reflect that I'm going to recuse myself for the next two items for statutory.
Thank you, Alderman Lencioni. Any questions about that item? Ma'am, please call the roll.
Baumgart?
Yes.
Bancroft?
Yes.
Petula?
Yes.
Wirball?
Yes.
Besser?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Kulkaitis?
Yes.
Fava?
Yes.
Haylater?
Yes.
You're up.
Motion passes. Thank you. Motion to approve a proposal for a new Class E1 temporary liquor license for the Random Acts Matter Food Truck and Music Festival fundraiser being held in Potawatomi Park on Saturday, September 25th, 2021, from 11:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., I'm guessing.
Move for approval.
Second.
Moved by Haylater, seconded by Petula. Any questions? Ma'am, please call the roll.
Baumgart?
Yes.
Bancroft?
Yes.
Petula?
Yes.
Wirball?
Yes.
Besser?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Kulkaitis?
Yes.
Fava?
Yes.
Haylater?
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Thank you. Now we go to A7, recommendation to approve an ordinance amending section 2.10, appointive officers of the St. Charles Municipal Code to establish the position of Director of Economic Development.
Okay, and then we pull that off the omnibus.
Right. Can I start the conversation real quick? Thank you, Mayor Vitek and Alderman Skaitis for indulging me on this. I wanted to pull it because I just want to make sure, it's kind of a big deal, starting a new position, starting a new department, a new director. So I wanted to make sure that we had all our bases covered. And I thought Jen did a great job putting the packet together. But when we talked about this before, there was some back and forth on whether this position called for a director's salary or a manager's salary. And I talked offline to Heather and Jen about maybe if we could offer direction, if my colleagues will see fit, to maybe holding off on this ASAP, Chris's position, ASAP, Rita's position, but maybe holding off on this one until our compensation study's done. That maybe the item just ahead of it, that GovHR is performing a compensation study, and then that will give us something to answer those questions. If this is a position that, maybe there's different layers of directors, maybe, and once we hire somebody, then it's kind of a moot point. But maybe if we can just hold off, until this study's done before we get the ball rolling on the economic development director.
Do we have any other comments?
Yeah. How long would we have to hold off for? What would the time frame be on that?
Good evening. GovHR, who would be doing our compensation study and analysis, they're poised and waiting just for the go-ahead. They understand how meetings work, so it probably will take them about 3 months to conduct that study. They're also who I will be recommending to conduct a recruitment, so it's working with the same company. So I think maybe about 3 months delay.
3 months, okay.
But conceptually, we're all on board with moving forward with this particular role. So can we approve it, but then continue on with some of those secondary steps? So the idea that we still want to move forward with this, but we may not have all the details hammered out, is still something that we can look at down the line. But fundamentally, this is a role and a department change that we want to move forward with.
Correct.
And Jen, just for clarification too, the compensation study is ultimately looking at all director roles too. So it's not that, I know we're split community planning and economic development, so it isn't necessary as Director Tagari's position is this new role and this other role, all undergoing the compensation study.
Correct. So what you'd be doing today, Alderman Baumgart, is establishing the position through ordinance. That doesn't mean that you have to immediately recruit for it, and it's not establish any type of salary. So the compensation study is looking at all non-union positions, including this one, once established, and that would look at the pay grades.
Thank you.
So my point was just to offer staff direction, not to.
Can we still do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alderman Bancroft.
So a few questions. Then is the same principle applicable to finance director and community development director?
Right, it's looking at all existing non-union positions.
I understand what the study's looking for. My
Yeah.
question is then, should we hold off on the search?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
I would look to all of you for that direction.
Well, I'm asking you.
Should we hold off? I think we should move forward with certainly the Director of Finance position. That's a need that we need to plug in.
But the same level of uncertainty in this position,
Oh, yeah, good
the
question.
same level of uncertainty for those other two positions.
Help me understand.
I'm saying if
Yeah.
you can't do an economic development director position for whatever reason, maybe it's just because it's a new role, okay, but what I'm trying to take is that same concept and say, are we also then making a statement that we shouldn't do those other two searches because we don't have the detail?
Certainly, I understand what you're asking, and I think that it is important to move forward with all the positions. One thing I will suggest is that this compensation analysis, typically what you would see from them, if there is some adjustments made within positions, we're not skewing them so disproportionately that that position posting would then fall out of range. So that would be the recommendation on the results of that analysis.
So the answer is on hearing what you just said, the answer is on those other two, we had some level of certainty because of their existence within the organization. We can move forward. So then my last question on the economic developer is, do we really need to wait for an entire study of all things non-union for the city of St. Charles to figure out when someone in that role, or maybe a couple of roles, would get paid?
And I'll defer to Jen a little bit in terms of the process with GovHR, but my experience with them has been there's already a baseline established for the city of St. Charles. There are comp communities that we can look at and comp positions that would give us some certainty as far as what the appropriate posting for that position would be. Thank you.
I mean, so deal with recruiters all the time. You get a phone call and say, I want X, Y, and Z, and they say, well, X, Y, and Z gets paid X, Y, and Z. I think there is not 3 months of mystery in this role. I agree with the concept that Alderman Payleitner is saying of, we gotta know what it is, and this is a new role for us, so maybe there are some questions to be asked. But I gotta believe, especially, an organization like GovHR, that that we've done so much business with in the past, wouldn't be responsive to our question of, well, if we wanted a director of economic development, and or we were thinking of someone in more of a managerial position, what do you think they should get paid? I mean, shouldn't they be able just to answer the question?
I do think there's some complexity involved in that. However, I think we can have those conversations with them, ask them to expedite this position so that we can bring those recommendations back to City Council, hopefully by next week, so that we can proceed with that posting and still get it approved.
I think that'd be fantastic.
Great. Thank you for understanding my question. Yeah, thank you.
Any other feedback? Yes.
Could we add under the job role that they provide a quarterly report to council? Is that something we can do?
I'm comfortable doing that. I think that's something that would be under my direction. I would be
Okay.
requiring anyway.
Yeah, I would like that. I think it's important to see the progress we're making on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything else? Okay, so we're looking at item 7. Motion.
Okay.
We still need a motion.
Yeah.
I'll move to approve it. I'll second that.
Moved by Weber, seconded by Lencioni. Any other comments? Okay, Nancy, please call the roll.
Baumgart?
Yes.
St.Charles?
Yes.
Lencioni?
Yes.
Petula?
Yes.
Wirball?
Yes.
Besser?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Kulkaitis?
Yes.
Fala?
Yes.
Payleitner?
Yes.
Thank you. Government Services, anything further, Alderman Besser?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Planning and Development, Alderman Weber, anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, we are at item number 10. I do have a few items. School started, so I just wanted to say, I have kids that are in school, so D303 is back, and I think we had a good week last week. I know my kids were crabby, so it means it was a good week. We have 2 birthdays. We always like to celebrate birthdays here. I think it's Chief Swanson's on the 20th. Is that correct? Yes, I agree. I'm happy about it. And then Director McMahon, where did you move off to? It's yours coming up on the 31st. Did I get that right? Okay. Thank you. Anything from, so happy birthday to you both. Anything from anyone up on the dais? No? Okay, I do know we have, anything from staff? No? Okay, I do know we have one citizen comment, I believe, Dan Krimmer. please come on up to the podium and state your name and address for the record, please.
Hello, how are we doing today? My name is Dan, and I live on 726 South 12th Avenue in St. Charles. And I'm just here. Thank you for giving me your time. I run a nonprofit theater company here in town. We have a production going on this week and next week of Romeo and Juliet in partnership with the St. Charles Park District. If you have time, I would love to see any of you there. It's a great production. You know, I came here, I'm a Brooklyn native. I came here because I saw a future for my future family and myself here, and seeing St. Charles as a cultural epicenter in the future in the next 20 years. And I really think we have something here, and I'd love for you to come out and check it out. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
What's
sir.
the name of your organization? Can you tell us something about that?
Yeah, Kane
Theater or professional theater?
Sure, thank you. It's Kane Repertory Theater, like Kane County, and it's a professional theater company. All our ensemble is basically MFA acting graduates from NIU, from all over the country. We're all professional actors, been in film, TV, commercials, the whole thing.
Very good.
Thank you.
Appreciate what you're doing for our community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any other citizens that would like to make a comment this evening? No? Okay. We do not have an executive session, so I'm looking for a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Moved by Wirball, seconded by Lencioni. Nancy, can you please call the roll?
Baumgarten?
Yes.
Bancroft?
Yes.
Lencioni?
Yes.
Petrolas?
Yes.
Wirball?
Yes.
Besser?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Kulkaitis?
Yes.
Fala?
Yes.
Haylander?
Yes.
Thank you.